Gunnar Henderson stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. At the belt and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jorge Mateo now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
Nope.
First pitch just misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Anthony Santander, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Henderson leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. On the ground. They get the force. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill today, Corbin Burnes.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. You can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
And here it comes. George Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. The part about Burnes' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. 0-1 down. And strike two. But you go back and look at Corbin Burnes in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. That one not close. Now 1-2. The main adjustment that Corbin Burnes made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that one fouled off. Burnes, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And a pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One out, base is empty. And another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The kick, the 3-2. Right side. Santander brings it in, and there's two down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Two down, nobody on.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The pitch just misses, and that's ball one.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Righty delivers. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive. Nice grab.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Top of the second, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. O'Hearn getting to start at first, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. No score here in the second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. The punch out there. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's the strike. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Burns back to work. And a curve is down and in.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Ripped to short. On to O'Hearn. One up, one down.
That is good. The third baseman, Addison.
Now, Addison Barger. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Check swing, no appeal.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals.
Oh, that's up there.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's the rookie DH, Spencer Horwitz. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
2 outs, base is empty. Two outs. That catches the zone for a strike, and a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ramon Urias. And the right-hander back to work. That one missed. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. And that one is inside. That missed by a lot. And the count is 3-1. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and deals. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Good eye right there. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. The pitch. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Top of the 3rd, no score. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles' everyday shortstop. You know, Adley Rutschman nearly won the award in 2022. The future is bright for the Orioles.
And now 1-2.
Henderson became the first Orioles player to win Rookie of the Year since Cal Ripken Jr. did it in 1982. It only took Gunnar one season to start doing things the Orioles haven't seen done since Cal was playing on the team.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Next to hit, Jorge Mateo. Strike one. Two outs. And now the count is even. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. That's in there. First and second, 2 down. Ball 1 there. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
The pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. And the slider just misses. And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Righty delivers. There's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch. On the ground, right side, Mateo. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Popped in the air, left field. Cowser makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Colton Cowser. Gosman back to work. Ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
0-1, no strike.
And the 1-0. And a foul ball.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering down in the dirt.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first with 1 gone. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's the strike.
0-1.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one hooked foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a pitch. Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Back now in Toronto. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off left side. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And he's already singled in this game. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. It's in and out of his glove, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one lifted to left. Cowser on the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Barger batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Guerrero at third with 2 away. Bounced out to short. Henderson tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. Walked his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offered in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So up next, Cedric Mullins. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. And there's a ball. And now 2-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That misses. Full count now. Gunnar Henderson waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
2 outs. And there's ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave 1. They still trail 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Spencer Horwitz. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Kicks and fires. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 the count. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit to third. On to O'Hearn. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one drilled left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away down.
The left fielder, number 9.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And the right-hander back to work.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. That one's in there. It's 2-2. The other way. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Anthony Santander. Ball 1, no strikes.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Kicks and deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. It's a bomb. A 2-run blast. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Colton Cowser digs in now. Strike on the inside corner.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swung on, belted. Varsho going back on this one. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gausman makes way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. On the mound now, Dylan Tate.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center. Rutschman retired. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. And that one clips the corner. And it's even up. Still only 1 out here in the inning. One, 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. And another ball. Off the plate inside. And the count's full. Man at second. Got him looking. 2 down. Now it's going to be Ramon Urias. A strikeout and a walk. In there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
There's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
Springer plays an important role for this team in the clubhouse, Boog. I mean, he can hit home runs, which is great, but he also brings a lot to the club away from the field, too.
Burns back to work. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And another ball. That one misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one catches the zone, and now 3-1. And a pitch. And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. One away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And now Bo Bichette. That catches the corner.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ground ball left side. Henderson. And Bichette is retired.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 down, nobody on. Not even close there. And 1-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, center fielder,
Dalton Varsho will hit next. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
There's a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Genesis Cabrera.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And here it comes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson now at the plate, 1 for 3. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 29 up and throwing. Number 43 getting cranked up as well. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And now the lefty. Now it's 3-2. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Three-two on the way. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
One gone, runner at first. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit. Fought off foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The pitch.
1-1.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Cowser in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Henderson over at second. Santander at first. 2 out of the inning. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The right-hander back to work. And that's a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano also throwing. And the righty deals. Hit softly on the ground left side. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in for a strike. The Orioles trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And he pumps it a strike. That one down the line. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Horwitz. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Leo Jimenez. That one misses, and that's ball 1. There's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Runner at second, 2 down. Tying run at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 43. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And a pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit in the air, left field, under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
Now the left fielder.
Joey Loberfido.
And the pitch. Dominguez goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, out towards right center. Santander in pursuit. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
The healthy